I'm Catasar, and today I'm going to be explaining the 556 cycle in 5 Tower. 556 is the fastest cycle in 5 Tower. Faster door entrances like 557, 558, 559 are possible, but 556 is the usual one you're going to be starting out with. So 556 is the fastest cycle, as I said before, in 5 Tower, and it saves 7.5 seconds over the slower cycle. So I'm going to be explaining how the cycles work now. So you'll notice here in 5 Tower, the walls move from side to side. So the entrance to get to the boss door in this level is on the left side of the screen. So as you'll see, as the left wall moves farther to the right, you can't enter that side of the screen until it comes back this way. So that means you can get to the end of the level slower than somebody else, but because of the way the cycles work in this game, you'll both get the same door entry. So that's essentially how the cycles work in this level. So the first half of this level is essentially exactly the same if you were going for the 546 cycle, because the first cycle you have to wait on in this level is fairly easy. So it's the exact same movement if you were going for a 546, because you can actually mess up the first half of this level and still make this. Okay, so this is the first, This is the first cycle that you have to pay attention to and make sure not to lose a lot of time here. You don't have to be perfect for this first cycle to make 556, but it helps to make the cycle. So you'll notice right at the point counter, you can see that the wall on the right is moving closer to the opening on the far right of the screen. So when the edge of that wall hits, I'll show you. Right there. This is about the time that I would jump to spin. Now I missed it there. But basically, the wall needs to hit the edge of the ceiling right here before you jump and spin to get to the next part of the level. So I'll do it again. So right as the wall hits there, we're going to jump. We're going to bonk and delay and spin back up there. That's basically the first cycle with 556. Okay, I'm going to be demonstrating after you get this cycle. So you're going to bonk, land, and then spin up. Make sure not to bonk. If you do bonk, it's not the end of the world, but it definitely helps if you don't bonk here. So you're going to land here, and I like to go far to the left on this platform. Other people have different methods of delaying here, but personally I like going like halfway across this little platform here, this semi-solid platform here. So we're going to land there, and then I messed it up. But basically we're going to want to land halfway between the wall and the edge of that platform there. And that's just enough delay to make this jump easier. So the first half of this level is exactly the same if you were going for a 546 cycle. As I said, you can mess up the first half of this level and still make this cycle. So we're going to wait here, we're going to bonk once it hits the edge of that ceiling, spin, land here, halfway across this block, and then we're going to spin up and land on the edge of that platform. So I'm going to show again what I just did. So we landed halfway here, that's enough delay. We're going to spin up and land on the edge of this platform. And you can't be too slow here. This is really, there's no more, after that cycle that we just waited on in the air when we spun there, there's no other cycle to wait on in this level. There's no more cycles to wait on, so you have to be as fast as you can. So you're going to go halfway across this platform, spin up, land on the edge of the platform, and jump up. And I messed it up there a little bit, but spin up, and then spin there and wall kick. I'm going to show that again, but basically before you hit these last 3 blue platforms right here, you're going to jump, spin, and wall kick off this wall right here. and you'll land like this, because if you wall kick off this wall, you're going to be facing this way, so you're going to have to do a turnaround, a very quick turnaround. So you're going to do a turnaround and then wall kick off that wall. I'll demonstrate it once this wall cycle comes back this way. So you're going to wall kick and then immediately spin. Land here again, and then, of course, that's not actually 556, but that's the idea. You'll see that the entrance to this door is on the far left, and the way the wall moves, you can only get here at certain times. You can't enter the door whenever you want to, because of the way the cycles work. So I'm going to demonstrate this level again. So basically, I'm going to show all the strats that I just demonstrated, and I'm going to explain the Iggy fight. So we bonk here. This is the easy part of 556. Land here. Spin. Avoid the dry bones. Land here. And then this is the first cycle we have to wait on here. We bonk. We land. Spin up. Delay halfway across. Land. Jump. Spin. Wall kick. Land here. Land here. And you can actually save time by not bonking on the edge of the wall there or the ceiling there. But if you bonk there, it's not the end of the world. But there you go, that's 556. And there are faster ways of getting that. Of course, 556 is not the fastest. So this is the Iggy fight. You're gonna start this Iggy fight by delaying a bit. Like, do a turn back there. Of course, I didn't get it there. But you're gonna want to do a turn back. I'm just gonna go back to the Iggy fight. Okay, so for the Iggy fight, you're gonna start with a delay here. It's usually just a little turn back, or you can just delay. But I like to do a turn back when it hits Iggy. And you want to go to the right, because it saves like half a second to go to the right after every hit. Iggy will land here, go back to the right, and then this is probably the most difficult hit. You're gonna spin up. Oh, I missed the spin. But what you're gonna do is spin up there, and then drill down and hit Iggy as he lands on the edge of that platform. So that's the Iggy fight. It's not that difficult, but it's easy to mess up if you're not doing the correct strats. So I'm gonna run through 5 tower one more time to end this video.
It's a go time! Mario's #1! Woohoo!